need to focus on impact over income. Because I was like, you at this conference right now because we make an impact in your life. So we make an impact and we not worrying about income. But guess what? Income is gonna come, because I asked them, like, how many people you probably told about our videos? How many people you probably told about our brand like because you watched our videos? Multiple people. Guess what? 9 times out of 10, at least one person came spend some money with us. So because we made an impact to you and to other people, you guys are sharing our message and sharing what we're doing and sharing our brand. Like, these are dudes from World and Vision. And now people are then now going back and say, I want to support those people. Y'all see Nick came on the show with the same hoodie as me.
Hey, man,
That's crazy.
You came with the same hoodie as me, dog.
But look, hey, we about to scale y'all up on IG today. We about to help y'all scale on IG, scale your brand, utilizing social media, specifically Instagram. What you got, Nick?
Hey, if you ready to grow your brand on Instagram, all right, this video gonna be for you.
Yep.
All right, now we gonna keep this simple and easy, straight to the point. All right, if you trying to grow your clothing brand on Instagram, first what you need to do is you need to make your profile aesthetically pleasing. All right, now let me break this. I'm gonna give you a good scenario.
They gotta have that profile sticky.
I'm gonna get you a good scenario. You have it's like going valet park your whip at a popping event. All right. If you pull up in that Range Rover, or if you pull up in that Bugatti or that Lambo or whatever it is, when you pull up, people gonna wanna know who that is. Right? So if somebody come to your Instagram and the look of it is aesthetically pleasing, if you got photo shoots that's very high quality and very rich, if you got product that's very detailed and nice, right? Guess what? They gonna want to know more about your brand. They gonna want to stay there. They gonna want to know who is behind this. They gonna want to know how they can get some of this product. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to use Instagram for the look of your brand. The look. All right. And you want to. Hey, y'all see me? I got the fresh haircut on, right? I gotta keep a fresh haircut for the video. So what I want you to do is I want you to make your profile like that fresh haircut, right? I want you to
First impression is the last impression.
First impression is the last impression. So what I want you to do is only focus on posting quality photos and videos. Now, one thing I do always say is quantity turn into quality. All right. So if you new on Instagram, what you might have to do is post a lot.
Okay.
Until you find that look, or you need to post a lot until you find that quality, until you get better at creating content, and then you can start crafting your content to posting only when you have quality content. If you notice on our Instagram, sometimes we wait a whole week and a half to post, right? Because we probably shipping orders, we probably working on other things besides Instagram posting, right? But we don't have to flood our social media because of the simple fact is we don't even have anything to post at that moment, or we don't even have anything of quality that we would say ready to be posted. So your Instagram is almost like your brand's profile. It's almost like your brand's identity. When they come there, they already gonna know what type of brand this is just by looking at your Instagram content.
Like when you meet people now, they don't even ask for your number.
What's your Instagram?
Yeah, you don't even ask for a number no more. You go, hey, what's your Instagram? So that way you could kind of see what they posting, what they about, who their mutual friends are, what type of stuff they into, and so that gravitates people towards your. I don't know how many times people like follow the brand. They'd be like, the Shade Room follow y'all. Yes. You know what I mean? That gives you social.
It's that credibility.
And credibility to make people also want to follow your brand. So I got 2 things before I actually get into content. Well, one thing before I get into content. So creating content, one, isn't hard. I recommend, everybody that's creating content, even if you don't have an iPhone for your personal self, I recommend you getting an iPhone specifically to make content.
Now that's
because it's going to be like one of the most simplest things that we have found today to make content with them already having programs like clips already embedded. A lot of you may not know, you need to go inside your settings, make sure you're changing your camera to 4K, 24 frames. That's going to give you the best quality possible. And then make sure you wipe off the lens before you get started. We're going to give y'all a real tip here.
Whip the lens, whip it.
And then another thing, when you're taking pictures, I want you to put your thumb on the top of the screen. And if you're taking a picture, the head or whatever you are getting, like the top of that image should still have a little room on it. So you shouldn't be taking pictures so close up or recording videos so close up. You should still have like a room at the top and the bottom of that video to like have the best, look of the video, aesthetic look of the video possible. All right.
Other words, when somebody taking a picture of you and you be like, bro, get the whole fit, bro. You gotta get the shoes too.
Yeah.
All right, you should be capturing those moments every single time. Hey, Marlon breaking it down. He breaking it down in numbers in formatting and ratios.
Yep. Even when you want to shoot a wide, like that's why we telling y'all get the iPhone, the newest iPhone at least, because you're gonna be able to use the 0.5, where you're gonna be able to get that, that wide look when you still close up. So you just you're just gonna be able to use this phone. And then brought a video on it right now. It's so crazy. So if you've been seeing like the videos that we've been posting, just on our regular pages, on our Instagram, on story, like most of that stuff is done straight from the phone. And people may think it's done with a high resolutionized camera, like you watching right now. But you see content on our Instagram that looks similar to this, and that's been shot from a $1,000 phone instead of a $2,500-$3,000 camera.
Crazy thing about it is, our most engaging content is shot with an iPhone, and our least engaging content is shot with these cameras that we're shooting right now. Obviously, for YouTube, we want a certain look. That same look that's on YouTube is not going to be that same look that's on Instagram. So right now, we're talking specifically Instagram, right? Because this is one of the driving factors of our brand. So with that iPhone quality, what happens is people that's watching this able to relate, because guess what? The other person on the other end of that content probably have an iPhone, right?
Yep.
So they able to relate very much easier, and they able to start engaging with that content, and it's not like something they never seen before.
Yep.
Not saying don't invest if you want that quality aesthetic, but I can tell you that you're not missing out on anything if you don't have these type of cameras or this type of quality for your Instagram content. I promise you're not missing out on nothing.
Yep. And like, now people will want to know like what type of content to post. So I'll just give y'all like a couple of things. Like we just traveled this weekend. So what we do is when we traveling or doing any type of events or just in general, when you working on your brand, start taking little short 1 to 3 second clippings of what you're doing.
Yes.
Even if you're not posting it right now, because it's gonna come in handy later. So if you go on our Instagram, we could pull this post up for them so that way they could see it. Like you recently just created a post of nothing but old posts.
Old clips.
Nothing but old clips. Nothing was new at all. And you added a voiceover on top of it that was motivational.
The same clips that we already posted.
And that added some music to it and, made it a little bit more engaging. And then you just added those old clips to it and posted it. And we created content off of, not even having to make something right then and there. This was something that was basically already being, recorded along the way. And now you start making little, day in the lives of your brand, day in the lives of being a brand owner, day in the life of shipping out a package, day in the life of creating a design. So that's just one aspect of content that you could create. Then you could bring people actually through the process of you creating a design. So let's just say for us, when we did the World Champions design, like we actually had, Corey was one of our designers at the time. He actually sketched that ring out. We brought showed the sketch. We brought it to another designer, which he then brought it to life. Then we took him to the print shop where we showed him how we got it printed. And then we showed them the process of actually getting it shot and produced. So, now you could bring people through along the process of even designs. And even for us, we bring people along the process of us storytelling with us starting our brand with 12 shirts and $120. So whatever that is, you need to just figure out, how do you use content? How do you use video? How do you use audio? And how do you use pictures to convey the message and the why behind your business and get that out to a larger audience? Because I guarantee you more people see that post that you just made today and become more emotionally attached to our brand than when we post a hot design that get 10,000 likes. Like, because it's more impactful. And right now, you need to focus on making impact than making income. Like I told somebody, and my bad if I'm going in right now, but we literally just talked to 2 people in Houston that said they've been following us, and I think I sparked something in them, and I was like, you need to focus on impact over income, because I was like, you at this conference right now because we make an impact in your life. So we make an impact and we not worrying about income. But guess what? Income is going to come, because I asked them, like, how many people you probably told about our videos? How many people you probably told about our brand because you watched our videos? multiple people. Guess what? 9 times out of 10, at least one of those person came spend some money with us. So because we made an impact to you and to other people, you guys are sharing our message and sharing what we're doing and sharing our brand. Like, these are dudes from World and Vision. And now people are then now going back and say, I want to support those people. So when you start with impact first, you going to receive income.
It's crazy because I remember Karen will always say, hey man, y'all boys gave me so much game on YouTube that I feel like I owe y'all some money. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all one quick hack before we get out of here. That's cool.
What you got?
I'll give them this.
Yep.
All right, just to get back onto that content aspect. All right, I always tell people do photo shoots. All right, I'm not only telling you do photo shoots for those high quality images that you're gonna not only post on your Instagram but on your website. But what I also want you to do a photo shoot for is for the behind the scenes content. All right, so whenever we doing the photo shoot, some of the most successful content that we receive is when we're taking those videos while the shoot is going on.
Yep.
And then what we do is we take this video and we collage it into a 4 to 5 second, 6 second max video with a trending sound. And those are usually the content that always burst and go crazy for us. So I just wanted to leave you with that because that should help you out a lot whenever it comes down to getting into that rhythm of creating content and getting better at content. And hey, if y'all want to see...
And I just want, my bad, before we get out of here, like, I just want y'all to understand what we saying right now. We want you to, one, create content, create a story, put that on social, specifically Instagram right now, because we want you to utilize the Instagram platform that has millions and billions of users to now extract the users that's on this platform and bring them into your database. Which if you watched our videos already, you should already know that you need an email and a text mail list. So with that email and text mail list, you're now going to get the information from the people that you're now extracting from Instagram, from Twitter, from YouTube, from TikTok, from social media in general, and you're going to get them into your database. That way you can convert that impact into income. So I just want you to understand what we explaining and how we want you to, how we want you to use this information, all right? I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of World and Vision.
Hey, you let me get some of this now? All right, cool. I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of World and Vision. Thank you for watching this video. We out.